A bullied boy, a creepy campfire story, and a deranged surgeon who may or may not be real. Marshmallow is what happens when you take summer camp trauma and a dash of, wait, what did I just watch, and just toss it in the fire. What's up, campers of chaos? Welcome to Atomic Cult Media, where we roast movies like marshmallows until they scream. Today we're diving into Marshmallow, the 2025 sci-fi horror film that asks the questions, what if Goosebumps grew up, got therapy, and still saw monsters in the woods? Marshmallow tells the story of Morgan, played by Q Lawrence, a shy, withdrawn kid sent to summer camp after the death of his grandfather. As if that's not traumatizing enough, he's immediately bullied and isolated. Classic camp vibes, right? But then comes the real nightmare, a campfire story about the doctor, a psychotic surgeon who stitches his family together Frankenstein style, and may still be lurking in the woods. From there, strange stuff starts happening, shadows move, kids vanish, and the line between story and reality begins to unravel. It's part urban legend, part psychological breakdown, with some serious, am I going crazy or is this really happening energy. The cast brings surprisingly weight to what's essentially just another spooky campfire story. Q Lawrence is Morgan, soft-spoken, haunted, but with growing courage. He's the emotional anchor of the film, and think less final boy and more emotional ticking time bomb. Georgia Wiggum as Rachel, a camp counselor with trauma of her own. She's one of the few adults who actually pays attention, which obviously means she's doomed. Corbin Burnson as Roy, Morgan's grandfather, seen in flashbacks and dreamlike fragments. He's warm, cryptic, and probably knows more than he's ever said. And there's Maya, Kesh, Max Mollis, Pearson Fode, and Maxwell Winnington Cooper. They round out the camp ensemble, each adding distinct flavors from bullies to weirdos and possibly possessed kids. This is directed by Daniel Torrio, making his feature film debut. And Marshmallow is like a lo-fi horror mixtape. It looks retro but feels modern with a grimy VHS texture even though it's set in present day. It's got great color grading, it just feels very lo-fi and sort of charming. Imagine The Ring meets Moonrise Kingdom but filtered through trauma and paranoia. Now I don't want to give anything away, but this film takes some wild tonal swings. It's part supernatural horror, part psychological drama, but part campy thriller, but somehow it mostly works. The lo-fi look is just a total vibe. Just watching it feels like you got a cursed tape from a garage sale. And I like the child actors in this. They're pretty great, and the dynamics between the characters who are child actors like kind of giving each other shit. It's actually kind of charming. I liked it. And it helps that there's a lot of levity in this. It doesn't take itself entirely too seriously, whether it is the kids or the camp counselors. Now, what I really liked about it was just the mystery behind what is really going on. And I think that's why this movie's been so well received. I mean, it takes some wild swings. It practically changes genres throughout the story. And it does a great job of building that mystery, and what is revealed isn't really that disappointing. Although it takes those wild swings while shifting genres through the middle of the movie, overall, I feel like the story is kind of mid. I would liken it to a feature-length Goosebumps episode. One that leans towards adults with more swearing and trauma. And the ending is kind of just super random. Not ambiguous, not deep. It's just like, huh? It didn't jive with me, or it just didn't feel like a good note to end on. Actually, it's a very strange ending, and I'm not going to give it away, but I would love to hear what other people think of this ending, because it just came out of nowhere for me. So I would probably give Marshmallow 3 out of 5. I had a good time watching it. I'm not sure if it's worth the hype, but as someone who watches a lot of movies, it definitely threw me for a loop while I was watching it. And I enjoyed the ride. The destination may not be great. I found the movie overall pretty charming, and it was kind of a trip, you know? Definitely more of a cult oddity than a mainstream banger.
It's the doctor! He's real!
But did you see Marshmallow? What did you think? Does this review make it sound worth watching? Are you intrigued? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you like reviews of strange movies like this. Click the playlist below for more weird wonders. And until next time, stay spooky, weirdos.